Hello, my beautiful Cancers, Cancerians. Welcome back to Queen Cup Tarot. I am just shuffling up right now, getting ready to do your October 2019 tarot readings. For those that are new, welcome. Please don't forget to like, share, subscribe. It's much appreciated. And for those that are returning, thank you for all your likes, shares, subscribes, positively engaging the channel the way you guys do, but then going over and above and sending me your love, light, and healing. Man, the gratitude is it's there. It's there for you guys, so thanks. And as I tell you guys always, it's absolute privilege and honor to be able to do this, whether it's the personal readings or the collective ones. It's an honor. And so yeah, for those that have their personal readings with me, thank you guys. I hope you guys are doing well. I hope you guys are thriving and enjoying the last quarter or feel excited about enjoying and feel optimistic and hopeful about the last quarter of 2019, because I'm telling you guys, 2020 is going to be lit. You've heard people talking about this shit for eons. It's time. It's happening. So yeah. If you do want to book a personal reading with me, though, that's fine. My details are below. Just please keep in mind that none of them are pre-recorded. They're all live, either via Skype, WhatsApp, or regular phone. I'm not an astrologer, so I don't need birth dates and all of that stuff. These readings are intuitive, empathic readings, just like you see here online, okay? We get in there. I just don't need your date of birth to do so, okay? And I think that's it, guys. For those that timestamp the reading prior to the prayer, thank you. I appreciate you guys for doing that. And for those that are new, I don't mind the time stamping. It's important that we acknowledge that this reading starts when the prayer does, okay? And I think we can get into it, my beautiful Cancers, for the month of October. What's going on? What's going on? Let's get into prayer, though. We'll get into prayer, okay? All right, Father God, Holy Spirit, ancestors, guardian angels, thank you for rising me up out of my bed this morning, and thank you for connecting me with the collective every day. Right now in particular, thank you for connecting me with the collective sign of Cancer. Please allow me to communicate clearly to them the messages that are in their greatest good, surrounding their material abundance, sustenance, the relationships closest to them, their personal ascension and development, and any other messages that you deem worthy at this time. Thank you, Father God, Holy Spirit, ancestors, guardian angels, for everything you do for me in the collective, all the healing energy, the love, the support, the guidance, through the transitioning, the miracles that you make happen every day, the battles you fight on our behalf on a regular. We appreciate you. Thank you, Father God, and amen. All right. Lots of cards. Just, it doesn't feel like a clean shuffle. Like, it's just so choppy. And it's because there's so much that you, Cancer, want to say, that the people around you have to or want to say. It's like, it's just, or there's this sense of it's coming from everywhere. Now everybody has something to say to you when nobody wanted to say nothing to you. Now everybody has an opinion they want to run by, Cancer. And you're kind of looking up, going like, what? That was the King of Pentacles, by the way. Could be employment. Some of you, started a business and it's your first time actually having people report to you. So maybe in the corporate world, you never had direct reports or were never a manager. And now you're working in your own business and you're starting to build it and hire people to work under you. And you're realizing that you weren't anticipating the demand. You were assuming that when you hired people, it would take the work off, and it does. But then there's this sense of the work associated with overlooking the people. I don't know where that's coming from. It's like a bit of a learning curve for the King of Pentacles I saw there. But anyways, yeah, I see a lot of demand over your time, Cancer, from other people while you're still trying to work and maintain. Because I think Cancer is really focused on stability, but from a material perspective, whether it's money, whether it's balancing out of time. It's like your focus is feeling abundant and stable from like a third dimensional level, cash, time, resources, things like that. And I think other areas of your life, whether it's family, children, kids, partners, friends, whoever, they are, I think some people around you felt your energy withdraw, Cancer, when you started to focus on your foundation and really get to that. Because I think part of what you let go were the energetic ties to people that were getting you distracted, that were draining you, that were confusing you and making things kind of foggy and muddled. You did a lot of work over the summer months to energetically detach from that. So then what you did was you pulled your energy in and you focused it on pentacles, meaning your time, money, and resources, your stability. Cancerians love to be stable. So it's like, well, who doesn't? But fire signs can live without that stability. They enjoy sometimes the chaos. But anyway, people felt that withdrawal of energy. And I'm getting the impression that some of the people requesting or demanding or trying to get your attention or time are some of the people that you energetically detached from. It could be brand new people, new friends, new business prospects, so maybe recruiters or employers corresponding a lot with people, but it could also be people who felt you pull your energy away from them, is what I'm trying to say. Yeah, new opportunities. So I think that your energy came into yourself, focusing on your own coin, your own stability, your own action items to unlock more abundance inside of yourself. And then you started to entertain new opportunities and give your energy and share it with the people that kind of are here, like come from this new energetic space, if this is making any sense, right? But I'm getting the impression that people you cut energetic ties off are also, I'm feeling some Cancers being a little bit overwhelmed by how many people are knocking at their door in their energetic space or demanding their time or these kind of things, looking for your buy-in or trying to invest in you. You know what I mean? It's like everybody wants to be invested in, but then when you have multiple people trying to invest in you, it really gets you to think, okay, I need to pick the right investments. It starts to cause a bit of like confusion and stuff. Some of you might be a little bit confused about how you want to proceed forward with certain investments, how you want to temper your new land. Some of you already accepted a new offer, a new position, a new partnership, a new anything. And now you're tending to the land and that partnership and that new opportunity and just kind of, getting a lay of the land. I hear getting a lay of the land, a new lay of the land, the land of the new lay. I'm doing this kind of early. Okay. I think this just popped out. Yeah. All right, Cancer. We're 8 minutes in. I don't even know what happened. I don't know what it said. I don't know what went down. I don't know. All right. Let's just see. For my Cancers, I'm using the Ramses Tarot deck here. You guys know, I don't know. I'm switching them up for all the signs. This deck is very graphic. And I'm also going to use this Minera Erotic Tarot. Some of the pictures are demonic. Some of them are cool. I don't know. I've never used this in these spreads. I don't use it a lot, but something prompted me to use it for you guys. I don't know why. Your overall energy, I said I don't know why, and the overall energy is, this is the Magician, because there's a cup, the sword, the wand, yeah, and the pentacle. This is the, sorry guys, the Ramses Tarot is a little bit different. Yeah, it's the Magician. Number one's the Magician. Willingness, autonomy, skill, shrewdness, diplomacy, lie, social climbing, tricks. That's how they talk about it. It's so dramatic in the Ramses. Like, it's not like manipulation. It's like tricks, and tricks are for kids. Anyways, back to it. Let me not stop playing. The magician as the overall energy with that pentacle popping up is it's what you've been manifesting is now coming to the surface. The problem is this is happening for everybody, and it's not happening in the way people assumed. A need to surrender and be in the presence is a collective energy that's washing over and being, it's like it's a loud statement. It's getting to see how this, it's getting to get the full 360 of what manifestation is. This is the last semester of this lesson when it comes to manifestation and bringing things into your kingdom, into your foundation. And this is understanding about the surrender part. And it wasn't just, you thought it was just about surrendering it to God and then God gives you an opportunity. It's like there is a need to surrender to how things are going to play out. All right. This to me, though, is also people, like, I believe you pulled your energy, when you pulled your energy back over the summer and disconnected yourself from energetic bonds, ties that were draining and not really fulfilling, you had more power to manifest. That's why that's why Saturn was trying to get you to drop those energetic ties, because Cancer, your energy is very powerful and impactful onto people from a healing and nurturing perspective. You can do it from afar without even fucking looking at somebody or speaking to them. That's how impactful you are. And you were going around and doing that shit. And people were absorbing that energy and sending you nothing back. So you were angry, you were exhausted, you were tired, and you were bitter, some of you. Only for you to be forced. Saturn made you feel that way, or forced you to see things that would make you feel that way, because Saturn knew that was the only way you get to drop it. You had to see what the problem was. A lot of you did. You dropped it, and then you had a bunch of energy. You had a bunch of energy that you reclaimed that went straight to a manifestation, multiple manifestations. Your energy became more potent, meaning people could smell it. The new opportunities, the new employers, the new partners, like Soul Tribe, they could smell that increase in energy frequency. But so could the people you detached from. So going back, hoping you're staying with me here, is that there is a big demand on Cancer's energy at this time. And in Cancer, it's going to be very important for you to use your discernment, your intellect, and your intuition to determine what gets your time and what does not. You have no room to use your ego for that. It needs to be a wise, intuitive decision, who you engage and who you don't. Who you engage for how long, and what you give during that engagement. Whether it's for a few weeks, few months, or for a few years. Shout out to Belinda, a sister in the Angel Gang here. She emailed me her own random messages like, girl, I have these messages for you. Go on about your way. I was like, oh. She said a lot of very impactful things, but I forgot specifically what I was going to mention. But anyways, let's get into it. We're 15 minutes in. I've only showed you one card. The 9 of Wands. Next card out, the 8 of Wands. Fast, 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 fast. Next card out. Oh, that's what she said. Don't give all of yourself. And I know what she meant, because that's something I need to retain. But it is a collective message, especially to a lot of, I think it's my Cancer side that makes me like that. So I share that with you guys, to not give all of yourself to people, to be very discerning. And that doesn't mean be cold, because the opposite of that, there's Cancers that will give you nothing. Maybe a mist of spray with like water is emotions, they'll mist you. And then other Cancers will drown you. Okay, they'll flood you. But anyway, finding the middle ground essentially is what I'm getting at. This card, this is the Wheel of Fortune, number 10. Right? This card is so interesting. Considering it's the Wheel of Fortune. Like, what are they doing that represents the wheel is what I feel like I have to study this card outside of the reading or else we'll be here forever. But I want you guys to take a look at it because I think, and comment what you think, for those that know the Wheel of Fortune are a little bit more versed in tarot. What do you think this Ramses deck is trying to interpret about the Wheel of Fortune in such a unique way? It looks like he's about to go in that, and they're like smoking him out, like they're blowing him a super, burning some frankincense. Because I do that to people. I'll blow the frankincense right in their face. And frankincense is very, very powerful. It'll take out the darkness, the dirt out of anything, the sully out of anything. Anyway, fourth card out, 4 of Swords. Middle of the spread. This is the Sun. 11. No, it's Strength. 11 is Strength. No. I thought 8 is Strength in traditional tarot. No, it's not. It's Justice, but I knew that. I don't even care. Yeah, Strength's 11. Anyway, in the middle of your spread, you've got Strength. Two of Swords, it's making a decision. Yeah, for some of you, you're going to, like I said, I feel like you energetically, Cancer, brought new timeline people towards you. And because you are now investing your energy in these new people, places, opportunities, whatever, you really significantly drew your energy from some people, other people that you're not paying attention to, invested into, interested in, whatever. These people are coming towards you and they're coming quick. And I'm assuming it's because they feel the withdraw of your energy. They might not even be aware it's you. There's been an impactful change in their energy, and it's like a dog. They're going to start smelling for what it is they just lost. And like a hound, they'll end up right back to you because their intuition is leading them to what it was they lost, and that was your good that you kept fucking blowing out in the fucking atmosphere. Not giving enough to yourself, not wondering why I'm not getting my manifestations. Well, because you are giving the power that you're supposed to use to manifest to all these other people, hoping that they heal enough to be what it is you codependently need, right, Cancer? Right? That's old timeline shit. We don't do that shit no more. Right? Okay. 7th card out. The King of Wands. This energy, King of Wands, Knight of Wands, Knight of Swords, Chariot, 6 of Swords, 8 of Wands energy. It is floodgates opening, energy moving rapidly. It was almost like if the summer months, like the retrograde season, these summer months, think of it as like a wave. It was building. That's why it was so uncomfortable. You were dizzy, you were confused, you were anxious. There's this sense of almost constipation. Because all of this energy, that's a big reason why you also disconnected, because you internally knew that there was this buildup of energy happening, almost like a wave, a giant tidal wave. This wave is hitting the shore now. It's coming, boom. That is so much. I'm getting pure power and impact. I'm getting animals launching, tidal waves pouring, like I'm getting a buildup of energy that is about to be released in many, many different ways. Now, as the King of Wands, that is a release as in like an action. It's like taking a shot. It's moving forward, almost like, it's like tunnel vision, but even sharper. You know, it's that zoom, boom. That's the King of Wands, right? in my opinion, the only time you can get this king to stop doing something is in the conception process, meaning before this king actually decides to do something. Because once the King of Wands decides to go ahead, it's almost impossible, very similar to the Emperor, to get this king to not do what he's embarking to do. Why? Because he was very sure, made sure he or she was very sure before taking this action. So it's almost like no one can tell me no different. No one can tell the King of Wands, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, any different should they decide they want to take action, conquer, embark, move towards, pounce on, whatever, anything. Quite frankly, I believe it is a manifestation, right? I think for a lot of Cancers, something comes into your energetic space and you know right away that that is something you manifested and you pounce on it like an animal. You are the King of Wands, essentially, finally ready to embark and take action towards what you know. There's a sense of surety towards whatever you are moving forward to. Why? Because I believe Cancer goes, that's mine. That's been mine. I saw that. I dreamt that. Oh my God, no, that's mine. I seen this. No, this is mine. Like there's this sense of knowing. And then once that knowing comes in, boom, you take action. Now, Cancer, you are going to have to be careful, because if there are other people involved in this manifestation and you are taking action like that, they might not be so clear or understand why you're so sure. They might not have this surety, because I have the Two of Swords here, right? So it's like, and this could be you, the people are reversible, but it's like, somebody might have to explain to you, Cancer, why they are moving towards you with this much force, speed, and surety. Cancer, you might put the brakes on and say, excuse me, okay? Explain to me where this is, because I am not in this energy. I'm actually still in this energy, which is the Four of Swords, reflecting on past wounds, heartbreak, feeling defensive because of said wounds, heartbreaks, whatever. Allow this person to explain it to you. And if you know already you're not going to believe what this person says, don't bother even asking. It's a waste of time. If you're really going to listen to what this king says, listen, because this king does have a reason, he or she, for why they are coming to you with that level of surety and force. So let them explain to you why, so that you become out of this pessimistic. Because some of you, I hear you saying, well, like you're talking yourself out of your own manifestation, you know. Anyway, next card out, the Four of Cups. I hate this card. This is the card in the deck I hate the most. It's disgusting. Like, who is this guy? Dash hot water upon him. Ew, he's yucky. I don't give a fuck who he is. He's not even highly ranking. Like, he has no hat. Like, in this deck, he's not even like, who is this guy? Every time I see this card, I'm like, who is this guy? Anyways, not enough money in the world that make me roll up with him. Anyway, Four of Cups is really ignoring something. In this deck, it's very lustful, nasty energy. Oh, and then the King of Cups. No, this is the King of Cups. That was the King of Pentacles. So you have three kings that have popped up in your spread so far. And I believe these people could be the people. These three kings, the King of Pentacles we saw, the King of Wands, and the King of Cups, I believe these are all the areas in your life that are going to demand this high level attention, maturity, understanding, right? So from a career perspective, the King of Pentacles in you, Cancer, is going to be brought up to the surface, right? Really thinking about, are the opportunities coming to you a reflection of the abundance you've unlocked inside of yourself? Or is it just low-hanging fruit and opportunities that you want to capitalize on but don't really have any longevity? King of Pentacles thinks longevity. I want streams of cash. I want revenue streams, not just quick fix. Because the King of Pentacles does eventually want to relax, right? The King of Wands, this passion, this action oriented. It's like somebody's just sheer, this energy, this King of Wands, if this isn't you, this person is demanding your attention. This could be a separate person, or this could be somebody already in your life that is really emotionally relying upon you. Okay? Really needs you to be there for them, show up for them. Meanwhile, you're dealing with all these other intense energies that are demanding your time. So there is a sense, Cancer, for you to be presenting as the King of Cups, the King of Wands, and the King of Pentacles yourself, so that you can energetically match everything that it is you're bringing to you. So don't talk yourself out of your manifestations. Don't doubt your abilities. Do not submit, don't succumb to these powerful energies that are coming towards you, because these are high level people, meaning their energy is intense. Their ability to gain your attention for them is easy, just because of where they rank energetically. They have very strong vibrations, energetic vibrations. So there is a sense of a lot coming at you, demanding your time, a lot of change occurring in your life. But I think there's people from your past that feel this change, okay, and are maybe still trying to grab your energy where they can. You need to be mindful of that you're energetically not being vamped, all right? That you are open and have enough energy to cultivate the new relationships that the divine is bringing in very quickly. And there's different reasons these people are coming into your life. And I'm just getting the sense of, whoa. Like if you go and sit down with your friends, you don't know where to start. When they ask you, hey, what's going on in your life? You're like, I don't even know where to begin. Everything's going on in my life right now. There's just a lot going on. Now, mind you, Cancer, the way you move, you will recluse in your shell. Okay? I'm not saying you can't do that, but for these new, and in the work sense, I don't think you can. But in the other sense, okay, whether it's family, friends, people demanding you from a more emotional, supportive perspective, but also other people like coming at you very forcefully with other passion and ideas and wants, demanding your time. It's like, it's okay to go in your shell. You have to let people know what the fuck is up, or else it looks crazy. It does. I'm telling you. It's not even a matter of what it looks like, but it's not what you're trying to do. You're not looking at it from the perspective of the people that are coming towards you or need you, or are energetically I get energetic invasion of Cancer. Like it's an energetic invasion, 3D, 5D, boom, it's coming at you. And it's okay to go into your shell, but it is important that you explain to people that I need space. I need time. It's communicating your emotions from a high level perspective. It's not just saying, I'm overwhelmed and I'm tripping out. Okay, so what do you want to do about that? Because that's what the King of Cups will say. It's not just, I feel this way, but this is how it's going to be, because I respect my feelings, and my feelings, I'm intellectual enough to know what my feelings are telling me. Right? So again, instead of just saying, oh my God, this is overwhelming, what the fuck, which is very similar to what the Queen of Cups will do. She's very in tune with her emotions, but she can be overwhelmed by them, whether male or female. But when you get to the King, it's, well, I'm very overwhelmed and I feel like this, so this is what I'm going to need. I'm going to need a few days. Okay. And I will come back to you in a few days with, some clarity as to how I feel or how I would like to proceed. That's King of Cups. So that's why I say whether male or female, because that's a maturity. That's just a way a brain works. Not everybody has that maturity. Shit. Some people don't even know how to verbally even say, I'm feeling this way. What they'll do is try to make you feel the way that they feel. That's what people will do. So when you hurt people by an accident, whether on purpose or by accident, instead of them communicating to you, you hurt me, they are going to try to make you feel the way they did. And then be there going, how you feeling? Hoping that you express the pain that they feel towards you but couldn't express. Does that make any sense? I don't know if it does, but anyways, I am getting that for some of you. Such a strange reading. I might give you guys a bonus reading because I felt like it was so sporadic. I felt like pressured to do this. Like typically I don't do these readings at this time of the morning. You know, I do my thing. I had like, you know, and then I come and do these readings, but it was almost like the divine wanted me to get at least this one out before I went and did some errands and whatnot. So here we are. Okay. I'm also getting, Cancers, that either you or somebody is taking action towards something that they essentially ignored at some point of time, didn't see value in at some point of time, now taking action because there is an understanding and a realization of what it was that was slept on. There was reflection about what it was that was slept on, okay? And now the strength to go reconquer it, reinvest, reclaim, right? Somebody has a better understanding of all them things. Let's see it. All right. Okay, so we'll go into clarification. Already half an hour in. I'm going to use this weird deck. I don't know how I really feel about it. I bought it. I looked at like the first, like I pulled like 3 or 4 cards out of it, and they were all demonic. It was more because of the time, like where I was in my life at the time. I didn't have to really so much to do with the deck, I don't think. Because then I pulled them like a couple months later. I'm like, oh, these cards are so nice. And then I flipped through. I'm like, no, these are still the same demonic ass deck. I'm like, oh shit, I don't know. Anyways, let's see what we get out of this, Cancers. Like, just be open, okay? These are the 2 most intense decks I have, and I'm using them at the same damn time for you. And when I say intense, I just mean graphic. Like, I almost got an age restriction the last time I used this Ramses deck. Wow, we got the Strength and the Hermit. They came up in reverse. For those that are new, I smoke pot. I don't know if I told you that already. But yeah, I do. It's never going to be the nature of this shit, okay? Burning frankincense and myrrh for you guys this morning. Frankincense and myrrh. And that's why my table looks like that. I've destroyed this table. I had to stop doing the readings over there because I'm like, I really can't destroy my whole house like this with frankincense. Like this table though, I've had it for fucking ever. This table is older than you people. Anyway. That's the Italian in me. Keep everything. Strength and the Hermit, but it did come out in reverse, so I do want to address it in reverse first. This is a need for you to come out of your shell. Oh, some of you are going to completely recluse. When this shift happens, some of you, you're it's fight or flight. You hide. Some of my Cancers are going to put themselves in their shell when. And okay, let me say this. I think you are going to withdraw. You're going to have to withdraw again. The energy that you already withdrew from is going to come back to you, trying to seek its source again of energy. And that's where I think this Strength and Hermit comes from. Somebody is going to come and leech onto their source. Like you see how she's holding up, like she's earthing essentially, right? Only to realize that the energy source isn't there anymore. Do you get what I'm trying to say, Cancer? And it was somebody you were essentially holding on to. And they weren't even aware that they had like untapped, like it was like a tap of Cancer's energy. And then you withdraw it and they come back because they're looking for their energy source. That's how the law of attraction works too. People feel that. And they don't need to be spiritual. They don't need to pull cards. they're energetic. We're all a species of animals. We know how to go and find what it is we need using our senses. Meaning these people that you were energetically pouring into without speaking, talking to, that weren't giving you anything back, when you pull them back, pull your energy back, like hounds, they're going to seek out where that went. Okay? And they're going to end up right at you. So there is a need to, because simultaneously you're being open and you're vulnerable to your new timeline, but at the same time, you are still dealing with the residuals of the old wheel that you're coming off of. So I think the actions that you take, these kings are a stance that you're taking in your life. So you might recluse a bit because you're a bit indecisive, right? But there is a need for you not to ignore what it is you already know, okay? Like there's a sense of, I need to know, Father God, Holy Spirit, this strength and this four, like this middle row, the strength card, the 4 of swords, and the 2 of swords. If you add the 2 to the 4, that's the 6 of swords. So that's travel, getting the strength enough to move away from one reality or to another, actually travel and make a move, but feeling like you're not ready yet. Air, 7 of air, you're not ready yet. Some of you haven't, some of you need to cut your losses, Cancer. Some of you need to cut your losses, like I told you. I tell you guys all the time, the people who do you wrong, okay, like very, very, very small percentage of the time does the justice that you deserve come in by the hands of them. Meaning they come in and actually acknowledge the fucked up things they did to you or said to you, or it's very rare, very, very, very rare. The divine is trying to get you to be open into justice, true justice coming in, the kind of justice that was always going to seat and place you, okay, in the high vibrational position you were always meant to be in, because these are real kings. King, queen, these are vibrations, okay? People will use things like jewelry and fancy things, right, to give the impression that we're queens and kings. It's all a maturity, man. Look inside the person, listen to how they speak, how they carry themselves, what they talk about, what they don't talk about, right? This will determine if you're dealing with real kings, queens, empress, emperors, high priest, and high priestesses. It's an internal situation. It's an internal pattern. It's not an external one. But we're so consumed with the exterior perspective. It's so easy for somebody to sell to us that they're royalty when really they're trash. Fucking trash. I said what I said, yo. You understand? I know royalty. And if I show you some of the people I call king and queen, you'll go, huh? And the ones that do that are the most superficial fucking, I'm not even gonna go there today because I'm in a good mood, but that shit, it's like that shit's changing, right? Everybody want to call themselves a king, a queen. I'm an empress. Okay, so well, how do you nurture this earth to make it better for everybody? Because that's what real empresses do. They're not just abundant for themselves. They're abundant for everybody. They feed kids that they ain't even theirs. Emperors, they protect and provide for people that aren't their kin. Because they're just abundant and G'd up like that and capable like that. So be mindful about who you let tell you is any of this shit. You need to see the spiritual royalty inside of you. Okay? Inside of you. It's not an exterior. You can't go buy the look. Yeah, like the rest of you can't go buy this look, man. This resonates from inside you. I don't know. I went on a little bit of a rant. I'll probably give you guys a fucking bonus because I don't even know where this reading was random. Even when I felt drawn to do it, I still don't know why. Maybe you guys can tell me. I'll try to give you guys a bonus. You deserve love. You are lovable. I think everything coming into you, you need to know you're lovable enough that you can handle and you deserve it all. Some of you are going to be shocked by what comes into you. You shouldn't be, because you manifested this. And a lot of what gave you the power to manifest this was loving yourself enough to disconnect from the energetic ties that were only taking from you and not giving to you. That made you incredibly energetically powerful, okay? Which is exactly the power needed to manifest the magician. Holy shite. Under the magician is justice. This is Libra season. It's happening. All I'm getting, it's go time, it's happening. There's this common energy collectively on all the readings, regardless of the day I do it. It's go, like, let's go, move, boom, boom. All this stagnation that everybody was waiting to move off of them, Saturn got them to realize it was you that was stagnant. Now all of a sudden people have ideas, they want to make moves, right? Have plans that you actually believe in, feel confident about. And now it's almost like involuntary, the kind of action you want to take. You're just ready to go. There's somebody who's going to try to express this to you, how they feel. You need to be open to receive a love past what some of you have a very limited understanding of how someone can love you because of your lack of intimacy or love that you've received throughout your life. You need to, though, let God instill in you an understanding of love beyond your current experience. So when it comes in, you know you're lovable enough to deserve it. Because if you don't do this now, you will, when this comes in, you will use your past limited experience to determine whether this is for you or not. That's why you see people think, I won't throw away love. People do it every day. Okay? Every fucking day. You've done it. I've done it. We've all done it. And if you don't know that, like, this reading's going to go over your head. This whole channel will probably go over your head. Straight up. Pay attention to the red flags. Like, I don't know, like what we were just talking about, but for my cancers, I think you I got a vision of Cancer going, is that a red flag? No, that's a red shirt. Is that a red flag? No, those are socks. Like, you gotta chill. Cancer, some of you are the red flags. Retreat. It's time to disconnect your energy from the world. I mean, all right. Love yourself first, very soon. Trust and romantic feelings. Quite frankly, I think some of you guys are manifesting a love partnership relationship, but I think career might, there is going to be a push and pull with career, just because, like I said, you pulled your energy back, you put it into time, coin, and got a little bit comfortable in that selfishness and how much abundance you got from it. It's like you got a little high off your own powers. And now it's almost like very soon these feelings are somebody else requesting your energy outside of work, outside of family. And you might just be like, I don't know. There might be a bit of a hesitation. That's cool. Don't recluse in your shell and act like a fucking bitch. Come out and get to know this energy, right? Retreat with this energy and get to know it, you know? This situation is calling for you to have trust. Good luck with that, because cancers trust no one. Clearly decide what you want so it comes to you now. I mean, love yourself first and romantic feelings. I don't know. This reading seems so sporadic. I don't even know if I will use this one. And if I do, I might do a bonus. I don't know. I always say I'm not going to post them, and I end up posting them because regardless of how I feel about it, there's something, even if it's one message for like 5 or 10 people, it's something that needs to get out. And it's like, I'm a pawn. Dancer of reconciliation, eh? I told you, man. People felt your energy pull off of them. And like fucking greyhounds, like, where'd it go? Where'd it go? I'm telling you, I've seen the dumbest low frequency people execute this fucking ability. It's a basic instinct. It's not magic. Okay? You pull your energy from somebody that you've been on. Okay? You don't realize. That's why you hear pull your energy back, because your energy actually does something to that person. Makes them feel good, makes them feel powerful, gets them to look at them. They look at themselves in the mirror and they see what you see, which makes them feel better about themselves. You take your energy away when they look at in the mirror, they don't see what you energetically have been sending to them, that loving view, that no, they see the scammer and liar that they truly are in the mirror. And now they're all fucked up, going, what happened? They're going to suss you out. They are going, like hound dogs, come back. And I don't want you to be afraid, because you need to know that this happens in life, that this works energetically, that this shit happens, because going forward, you will control those energetic ties like clockwork, instead of being some like spewing all the good, you know? Let's read that from the book. I am the dancer of reconciliation. I dance between those who have grown apart, between tribe and tribe, person and person, nation and nation. I seek out those who are estranged and restore the balance that has been lost. To all who feel crushed beneath the weight of disillusion and separation, I offer the opportunity to restore shape and form to broken bonds. I also bring the means of righting old wrongs and grievances, through which process we may grow stronger. Without reconciliation, we can spend a great deal of time in a no man's land of strife and delusions. We reconcile ourselves to many things in life without realizing it. Trivial things that go wrong at home, at work, or that push us into difficult places, yet reconciling ourselves to things we cannot change, loss, death, shifts in fortune at many levels, is an essential stage of learning on our life's journey. The dancer of reconciliation stands at a force of restoration, a healing presence that offers us the insight to understand the true nature of our grievances and the power to mend them. Interpretations: balanced, restored, anger dissolved, restitution of wrongs, inner certainty, resolving doubt and confusion, strengthening bonds, bringing harmony, peacemaking. I don't know why I felt to say it like that, but the reading's over. I don't know. Genuinely, guys, let me know what you thought about these readings, because I was prompted to do this at a time I usually don't do readings, so I'd like to know what you thought the vibe was. I may come with a bonus reading. Don't tell me you don't like the reading just because you want a bonus one. Just please, like, because I won't do it anyways. Like, I only do it if I feel guided to. But anyways, all jokes aside, I love Cancer Gang. Okay, please like, share, subscribe. If I don't see you on the bonus, hopefully the live readings, but if not, please continue to let your inner angels live. Okay? Bye.